And so many great people have come from this area in particular that played at the highest levels, right? And so it's like, man, how do we help duplicate that?
Right.
And making sure that we have that strong pipeline of athletes and student athletes, we call them, coming from this area.
Well, yeah, and certainly I get the feeling like it's not just about sports training.
No.
There are pillars. There's 4 pillars behind what you guys are doing to create people of good character.
Yes,
and all that. Talk a little bit about that.
So our pillars are, Marlon and I, we sat down 2018. We sat down. We had both reconnected again in location, right? We always stayed connected for the past 30 years, but in proximity, we came back together. He's in the active duty military. I went to school and then moved around to different engineering jobs. And we were sitting on my couch and we're like, man, there's so many stories and so many narratives out there. And podcasting was just starting, right? It was really just getting going.
Yeah.
And we're like, man, I had actually had a podcast and around STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, when I was working with another young man named Ian Ferguson, good close friend of mine. And we were slowing down on that because we were getting busy. And Marlon, my lifetime friend, came in and said, hey, let's start a podcast. And I was like, dude, I was just slowing down on a podcast. I wasn't trying to do another one right now.
Yeah. It ain't easy.
It's not easy, man. So it was like, you know what? We was like, man, we're having conversation with a lot of successful people. And we was like, let's start a podcast. Let's talk about success. And we're like, man, what should we call it? We're like, I don't know, maybe Success Journey. Success Journey. Success Journey Show. And that was it. It was like, all right, that's the podcast.
And it was born.
Right? And we said, man, what are those, back to your question about, what was the foundation? We kind of looked at what made successful people, and can we identify different character traits of successful people and kind of summarize it so that when we're talking to people or where we're trying to extract information from people, can we pull them around these different things? So we said, someone has to be a visionary.
Yeah.
Right. You want to be successful, you got to vision yourself being successful. Right. So you got to have, that's a dream. Right.
Yeah.
Drive is another one of our pillars, and we call them the quad Ds. Right.
Okay.
Quad Ds, what we call them. Drive, you got to have that internal desire to want to be great. Dream, drive, discipline. You got to want to be able to, no matter what happens, you got to be disciplined and getting up in the morning, disciplined and going after your dream, because it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, doing the things that you don't want to do.
Yes.
When you don't want to do them.
Yes.
You still got to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the other word, and this is a word for us that we took from when we were in church years growing up, and we threw it out there because it's not a word that's typically said, right? Diligence.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So we're like, man, you got to be diligent in everything that you are doing, meaning that you got to pursue excellence in everything that you're doing over and over and over again. And so with those 4 things, we said that right there, if someone possesses those 4 pillars, right, in their life, there's very few things that would stand in their way of becoming successful. But here's the thing, Tim, and I think I was sharing with you earlier, was like, we don't define success for anybody.
Yeah.
Success is the
different
journey
for everybody.
Yes, we don't know where you're going to end up. Now, you don't know where you're going to end up, right? And the crazy part about it, we talk to people from all over the world. Our podcast talks to people from all over the world. It's to the point where I have like 20, 30 podcasts in my computer right now has not been released.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's been, that's how many interviews we've been doing for over the last years. And everything we came down to, everyone that what people call successful, they were like, man, I'm just like getting started. I'm really I'm on this journey. Yeah. So it came, I was like, it really is something to success is in the journey, not the destination.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what we embody around our core foundation.
And we talked a little bit about that. It's just being where your feet are, being present in the moment.
Yes.
Not getting so focused and worried about something that's going to happen in the future. But how can you maximize what you're doing today?
That's a big thing, man.
And teaching that mindset to younger kids.
Yes. And it's hard, right? Because one, we're in a microwave society where instant gratification, like I do one thing, I want to see 10 times the result right on the end, right? we don't have a lot of people going into farming these days. Why? Because it takes time.
Yes.
To go through that process, right? A lot of
Exactly.
patience and all those different things. And so with us as people, it's like, how do we? And I'm hearing it all the time. Like I was listening to a LeBron James interview this morning, and they said, "Man, what gets you going? Like this is your 23rd season. What gets you going?"
Yeah.
And he said, "I still love the process."
Yes.
He didn't say
Yes.
I love winning. He didn't say I love playing the games. He didn't say I love the attention. He said I love the process. You talk to other greats, Kobe Bryant, all these guys. He said, "Man, I just fell in love with the process of getting ready, the fundamentals of it."
They
Yeah,
said, Kobe, why do you focus so much on just these small things? It's because that's part of the process.
it's the process.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you get people to fall in love with that process? And it's very difficult, but that's where true success comes from.
Yeah.
So did you like this episode of the TMA Connection? Well, you might want to check this one out right here. Go ahead, click it.